Hey everybody, welcome to Dragonbane at the Adventure Archive. How are you guys doing? We got some people in the chat already. We got Grandpa's Dice Bag with a big number 1 by his name. We also got Matthew M with a big number 1. Oh no, he's number 2 now. I don't know what those mean. What do those even mean? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. YouTube keeps adding weird stuff. Anyway, we are continuing with Path of Glory. We're on episode 4. I feel like you guys are moving along at a pretty good clip. At least in Act 1 of Path of Glory. But before I begin, thank you, Patrick, for the amazing system as usual. Go check it out. If you guys are running Foundry and playing Dragonbane, this is the only way to do it. And also thank you to Noel and Andreas for the music. We're listening to the official Dragonbane soundtrack right now. I really wish they'd release more tracks, because I find that like there's only a handful that really work for general purposes. But anyway, if you're listening, Free League or Andreas, do it. Oh yeah, don't forget, like the stream if you're watching it right now, or if you're watching the VOD in the future. Helps us out a lot. And I'll do a brief recap, and then we'll get going. So, last week you guys encountered the Hermit of Deepmire, the one that was that you were told about from the Hungry Hobgoblin Inn to just seek more information about the area. You chatted with him for a long time, and you told him your stories, and he confided in you this legend of the Gates of Power, that it is locked with these 3 keys, and he told you what those were. It's a black pearl, a white pearl, and like a shell of some kind, like a seashell or a conch shell. But he also gave you this kind of an elven riddle on a pendant that he said would help guide you on your way. And you guys spent the night there safely, and then he gave you a safe path out of the swamp and to a road. But then, just as you guys were heading northeast, you discovered a black rider. Not a white from Lord of the Rings, but kind of close. He was a knight, and he was just charging ahead. And then Gwydion said, hey, maybe he wants to talk. And he found out pretty quick that wasn't the case. So you guys had a little bit of a scuffle. You guys were able to do enough damage to kind of send him on his way. So you're not really quite sure if it was to send a message or if it's the beginning of something more. You're not quite sure yet. But unfortunately, old Magnus, Mr. Shrimp-shaped, C-shaped Magnus, he had a magical mishap and turned into a cordyceps monster or something like that, right? Isn't that what happened? You got, you're growing fungi and roots and stuff?
I'm a bundle of bushes.
Yeah, a bundle of bushes. So he is diseased by the rules in Dragonbane. And we looked it up last time, but I believe you cannot heal until you are... Every day you have to roll against the... man, I should scroll up and remember what the level of... we can find it later, but whatever that... let's call it the disease difficulty, whatever it's called. You have to roll against that, and then you can be cured. But until then, you suffer D6 HP, and you cannot heal HP, willpower points, or any conditions. Yeah, and if you fail on the roll, you suffer another D6 worth of damage. And if you reach 0 while you're sick, you die a day later. So this is kind of brutal stuff. You guys are out in the wilderness. We'll see how it goes. How many hit points do you have, by the way, right now, Magnus?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
7, but 4 are marked off. Oh no.
Ooh, okay. So you're pretty low.
So 3.
Damn. And just so you guys remember, so someone else can tend to you with a healing skill if you're sick, but then they're going to make the roll instead of you. So if somebody has a better con, that might be worth pursuing. So, but anyway, yeah, you guys are out here. You're marching along, not feeling so hot, Magnus, and you guys came to a. Where is the artwork? So I can bring it up again. Here we go. you guys came to a kind of a well-like pond almost. It's very shallow. I should say the rock wall is pretty shallow. It's about 10 feet across, I believe. And there is a staircase. You can see through the water surface, leading down in a spiral fashion. But also, most curiously here, there's a gentle breeze, going through the forest right now. The water is absolutely still. Completely still. There's no ripples, no disturbances whatsoever. And that is where we are going to begin tonight's session, everybody. So what would you like to do?
Gwydion was totally like on the trek over here. He's like, y'all see how I picked that knight's ass? Knocked his stick out of his hand. My horse was cooler than his horse. We whooped him.
No one's impressed, apparently.
Yeah, well,
I am.
And then Dagwood ran out and threw a dagger at him.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
My cat's screaming. I don't know if you guys heard it or not.
Nope.
Good. So, Gwydion is going to get a little closer to this well.
Okay.
And I want to try to investigate it a little further if it's possible, if it's an awareness or...
No. I mean, if you're going to take your time and look around it, are you looking for anything in particular? Because what Go ahead.
I was going to say, I want to see if there's any kind of runes or scribbled writing, anything that indicates what the purpose of this might be.
No, you don't see anything. So you inspect the stonework around there, and they're all natural stones. They've been kind of chiseled here and there, it looks like, but a lot of them seem like they were just found to fit, so to speak. But there's no inscriptions anywhere. There's no sense of disturbances on the stones, like no dust or dirt or footprints or anything like that. But as you do get closer, you do see that it's pretty deep. So this staircase winds around in a spiral fashion, leading to the bottom, and you see just faintly if you just get just right and not looking at your reflection, you see the bottom. It's like a stone floor, and it appears as if there's like maybe another passageway leading on deep down below.
So Gwydion he's kind of leaning onto the rim of it, the lip of this well, and he kind of sets himself back up, looks at the group. Who here can hold their breath the longest? You, Dagwood?
Sure. I've never tried, but I'm sure I'm great at everything else, so I'm probably okay at that as well.
Aren't you, don't you dislike water?
Oh, I mean, as much as the next cat person.
Well, wait a second. Shouldn't we potentially check out this water to make sure it's not cursed? I've been around a lot of water, and let me tell you, some of it's cursed. Magnus, maybe you could stick a little twig in there and see what happens.
Oh, I see, because I'm half walking stick. All right, I'm going to cast Detect Magic over the water.
Okay. Yeah, so go ahead and cast that. And yeah, you do detect a magical and I believe, does it say that you can determine the school of magic?
I believe so.
Yeah. What kind of magic? Yeah.
What kind of magic? One moment, and I will tell you. Oh, interesting. I didn't think you could do that. Yeah, so you detect elementalism.
Well,
something about the construction of this place, the water itself, You're getting elementalist vibes.
I don't believe this is natural water. I wouldn't drink it. And I'm gonna dip my finger in it, but the hand that has mushrooms coming out of it.
Just in case, huh? Okay. Yeah, you put your finger in, your growth finger, and it slips beneath the surface. And it's strange though, because there's really there's no ripples that move across it whatsoever. You dip your finger in, everything feels fine. You take your finger out if you want to. It's wet, but there's no ripples, no waves or anything like that.
Interesting. Did the water feel like particularly cold or hot?
No, it feels how it should be based on the weather. Yeah, it's a little chilly, but not super frozen or freezing or warm.
Well, I didn't die.
But as you guys are hanging around this pond, a bird flies over, perches on the edge, dips its head in, drinks some of the water, kind of, does a bird thing, sticks its head up, looks around. And you hear a rustling in the forest. And if you guys look in that direction, you see a figure walking out of the shadows. He's kind of hunched over. He looks pretty frail and thin. And this is the man you see emerge. So he is kind of on the shorter side, very slim. He's wearing these very dirty, mismatched robes. Clearly it looks like he's been traveling through the forest for a long time. His face has a very weathered look to it. He has mostly gray hair that you can see, and it's streaked with darker colors, but he looks roughly a little middle-aged, maybe a little bit older than that. He's got this green hat with a feather in it, and he doesn't really notice you guys at first. It appears that he's very fixated on the bird, and he's kind of hobbling out. Oh, come here, come here. And then he sees you guys standing around this pond, and he kind of almost stumbles back, and he throws his arms up, and he catches his hat on his head. Well, what do we have here?
Yeah, Dagwood kind of like holds his hands up, and he's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Take it easy. It's okay."
Yeah, he seems to be very animated. He's anytime he talks, he's like throwing his hands up. But he squints at you. What brings you so far to the east?
Well, we're traveling, and we just found this well. Is this your well?
Oh, no, it's not my well. It's well, it appears to be serving as a bird bath, as you can see. And some more birds kind of fly over from the treetops and perch on the side and start drinking.
I mean, the water looks very delicious.
Oh, you can have a drink. I've had a drink myself. It's quite harmless. My name is Erefin, by the way. I'm just a humble monk traveling through the woods in search of all that is good and holy.
How do you spell that?
Erefin.
So close.
The monk.
I hope I'm not disturbing anything. Are you thinking about going down there, the stairs?
Well, we're not sure. We're just kind of just taking it in.
I see. You haven't seen a strange man walking about. Very he has a pate like your friend over here, and he points to Magnus. I don't know, middle-age-ish? Bald, bearded. I hope you haven't seen anything. Sometimes I see him in the forest, throwing up his arms, saying magical words. There's strange lights in the forest. Oh,
no, we haven't seen anyone like that, but...
Well, good, because stay away from him. He's very dangerous. Stay far away.
Does he have cloud hands?
Cloud hands?
Perchance.
You mean clouds for hands?
Yeah.
Not that I've seen. I've only caught glimpses of him when he's throwing his arms up in the air, summoning who knows what in the forest.
What makes you think he's dangerous?
He just looks like a dangerous man. He's quite powerful. I've seen strange lights, as I said. I've never seen anyone who can summon lights with words and gestures. Not out here in the forest, anyway. I'm just making sure you're safe. You seem like nice people. Anyway, what brings you out here to the dead forest?
Well, let me ask you if you've seen someone. We came across a fellow riding a horse with a long lance, and just recently he might have a dagger sticking out of him, which was my dagger, and I'm hoping to get it back. But I think he rode this way. Have you seen anybody like that? Big fella, wearing armor.
Oh, you must be speaking of the Knight in Black. I have seen him. He roams these roads. For why, I do not know. But I would steer clear of him as well, as do I. Because as you can see, I'm not what I used to be.
And, what used you be?
Well, fit and strong, of course. At least 3 inches taller.
Oh, shame.
You know what I'm talking about.
Well,
so
have you ever been down this well? Have you ever walked down these stairs?
I'm not a good swimmer, so I decided it is probably not a good idea. My lungs are also, as my height, not what they used to be. So I have no interest in what's down there. There are many mysteries in the Dead Forest, many of which are not my duty to solve. Is that why you're here? To solve the many mysteries of the Dead Forest?
Before we answer, can I use my insight ability on this character? We've talked.
You may. Yeah, you can use insight. So for the viewers, I believe, let's let them know, but I believe it's you can determine if somebody is lying about something, right? By using willpower points.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Spent 2 willpower points. So yeah, if you talk well another person, you can roll. Okay, you can roll awareness to determine whether that person is telling the truth. Okay, so I need an awareness roll then.
I'm surprised that it didn't just automatically roll it.
I know, right? I won't bane this for you. I know you said normally bane, but this will be a straight roll
because it's not sight based.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh.
Ooh, first roll of the night is a demon. This guy's very hard to read. He doesn't seem like someone who would be lying whatsoever, but he does notice you looking at him.
Yeah. Gwydion's just like, really staring at him, and then he just says, That hat is very, it's quite macaroni, I must say.
Macaroni. He says, "You young man, I don't like the way you're looking at me. You're quite suspicious. with your one eye? And
We
he kind of
are,
seems a little more guarded now. He crosses his arms.
I cross my arms.
Okay.
And
I kind of like try to like come in and be the mediator. I think a little bit. I'm like, whoa. It's just how he looks. He just like looks at people that way. It's not you. We don't know you. You seem perfectly nice. We are also perfectly nice.
Perfectly nice and perfectly diverse. I'm curious. I haven't seen one of your kind and I don't remember when. What brings you so far to the north?
Well, I seek I seek adventure, and
Dun
I
dun dun
am,
dun dun dun.
and he begins like the like several minute long diatribe about like how he's the best at everything that he tries, and he's trying to build his legend and
Okay.
have get his name in the songs and in the history books, the history of this. He wants to be a legend, so he goes through all of that, and that's pretty much it.
Oh, this guy almost seems exhausted after listening to you.
Sorry.
He wipes his brow with the back of his hand. I trust the rest of your friends don't have such long stories.
Better not ask, just in case.
Oh. Pardon me, young lady.
I'd love to know a little bit more about this dangerous arm-flailing man you spoke of.
Oh, he starts tapping his head like he's deep in thought. His name always slips my mind. Oh, now I remember you talked about hands made of clouds. Stormhand is his name. That is his name, Stormhand. He is a great and powerful mage by my observation, summoning strange things in the forest and lights, like I said.
And very dangerous, you said.
Very dangerous, yes.
Do you know where he lives?
I don't know if he has a particular place he lives. I've just seen him in the depths of the forest, here and there, during my travels, and it's strange because if I see him in the east, I go to the west, and then strangely he appears there. And if I see him in the west, I go to the north, and so on and so forth. And it's almost as if he's following me, or maybe I'm following him. I don't know. It's so confusing. This place is, as I mentioned, it's full of mysteries and magic and strange things. It's a wonder I've survived here for so long.
Well, I apologize for earlier, but we have like we said, we met this black knight who wasn't very kind. There's untrustworthy people at the Hungry Tavern. Hobgoblin.
That's right.
Well, there's not even hobgoblins in this game, as I found out.
I know. What are they naming it after?
I don't know. But so I apologize for that, but we are here to make things better, in short. And we're still trying to figure out how we're going to do this. But meeting this Stormhand fellow is part of it.
And what do you mean by better? Are you here to heal the wound of the forest?
That's what I'm here for.
I see. Not the rest of you. They're just here to Have adventure and get rich?
Oh yeah, Dagwood's here for adventure and to make a name for himself, right, Dagwood?
That's true. There are many things, as I told you before. Maybe you didn't also hear that I said that I'm also here to support my friends and make sure that our mission is successful.
Hmm.
The little one there is my wingman.
Well, I'm sure she is quite successful in her wingmanship.
Not really. And then the old man there, he's dying, I think. He's turning into wood.
I was going to say, you don't look so well.
Yes, don't touch him.
Yes, no, I'm contagious, very, very contagious. And put my arm around that. Not really, but...
What befell you, may I ask?
Well, I did.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Yeah, it was quite the mishap, but, well, I'm still here for now. But if we're here to heal the wood and I'm becoming the woods, I'm here for that as well.
Well, I wish you well. I hope you find the help you need.
Me too. There's still so much I need to see, and well, if you'd believe it or not, I have an apprentice, and well, he's not quite the brightest, and he'd be lost without me.
Oh well. Who is he? Is he nearby? Is he around? Did you leave him back home from whence you came?
Oh, he's in a far-off land. If you've ever come across him, Gwydion. He calls himself Gwydion the Great, but I just know him as Gwydion.
Ah, Gwydion.
Never come across him. Nice boy, but well, like I said, not too bright.
Yes, Gideon's actually my best friend, and yeah, he's right. He's not very bright.
That's right. I once asked him to pick me up some things, and well, he picked me up. If that gives you any idea.
Well, you know there is a hermit in the swamp in the Deepmire. He may be able to aid you if it's a treacherous path to get there, but it might be your best bet.
We did meet him, Ulat.
Oh yes, his name escapes me, but that sounds right.
Yes, he helped us. He gave us a place to stay for the night, and he also warned us about Stormhand. And but I have forgive me if you may have already answered this, but you said you were a monk.
Yes.
To what order?
It is called the Keepers of the Immaculate Flame. We remember the great Eladane, who smote the evil demon Sathmog. And I am here to spread his word, his good graces, to hopefully rid this dead forest and perhaps end the curse, the wound that is festering at its center, and chase away any of his followers. You wish what?
I wish I didn't roll a 20 on that insight.
I know, right?
I hope this is all true. But after he says that, Gwydion looks towards the others and he says, I'm secure in trusting this man, so I'm going to tell him a little bit more. We are searching for Stormhand because he has in his possession one of the, or at least we believe he does. See, it's a really long story. I met this woman at the tavern, and she said that she had a seashell for her dowry, and that Stormhand had stolen it from her. But then we met Ulat, and Ulat gave me a pendant and gave us the clues that a seashell the white pearl and the black pearl are things we need to be able to open the gates of power, I think. Or I also have Temple of the Winds written here, elf built.
Oh, the Temple of the Winds. That is near the center of the forest.
Yes, he told us to go there at some point, but so now I think the girl at the tavern's lying, which I'm glad it didn't work out between us because I can't deal with that. And then so yes, Stormhand, I believe, has one of the items we need to fulfill our quest.
I see.
And if need be, rather it be discussion or confrontation, I do seek him.
And you wish to persuade him of this thing you seek?
Yes. And will challenge him if need be.
Well, as I said, he appears to be summoning quite formidable foes to join his... If it is an army, I don't know. So I would be very careful.
Is the Black Knight one of them?
That is unknown. The Black Knight has... he has ridden on these roads for some time. And his story is perhaps lost to time, at least lost to me. I just tried to avoid him.
We will probably do the same next time as well. Well, I forgot his name already.
Arafin.
Arafin, yeah, I wrote it down. Arafin, it was nice to meet you, but something's in the bottom of this pond, this stone pond, and I need to get to the bottom of it.
Oh, ba-dum-tsh. I wish I had a soundboard. I should have one ready. Okay, very well. It was very fascinating meeting all of you. Quite an interesting group here, and I wish you well.
Oh wait, can he heal Magnus?
Oh, you gonna ask him?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask because he's a monk. Maybe he's got healing powers.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I have that skill, unfortunately. I might be able to patch a wound or two, but what has afflicted him is beyond my knowledge. I am so sorry. That's why I recommend you to go speak to the hermit. He might be able to heal you of this disease. I know that's where you just came from, but it might be wise in the long run. But I will not take any more of your time. And he shoos the birds. Oh, get away, get away, get away. They have adventures ahead of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as you turn over or you look over at the well, Dagwood has sat down on the edge of the stones and is like covered in birds, like they've all like flown on him. And he has like one on his nose, and as you do that, all the like 30 birds like fly away.
Yeah, the birds seem to be drawn to you and the water. Yeah, okay. Surprisingly, I mean, you're a cat, but they're not afraid. It's that charisma. Okay, so he bids you all farewell. He tips his hat to you, and he kind of...
It's nice to meet you.
Ah, yes, you as well. And he heads off into the forest. And you guys are, again, left alone at this well.
Well, he said that the water was safe, and we saw the birds drink it.
Brian, you're the best swimmer here.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, they call you the river dog.
They do.
They call you that?
They do. They call her river dog.
The river dog?
It's a dog.
Wow.
Can I pet that dog?
Exactly.
I had no idea. Well, maybe there's a way to drain the water. Doesn't look like there's any way up here, but maybe inside.
I think Brian could find it. I have confidence in her ability to swim well.
Wow.
I
Really?
think.
Well,
What's
yeah,
her
we'll
swimming?
see.
It ain't bad.
It's not terrible. Could be better. Yeah, all right. I'll give it a shot. See if there's a plug at the bottom.
The most
Should you,
cartoonish of solutions.
Do we want to give Brian a rope, or like tie a rope maybe to her foot or something? That way, if something happens, we can pull her back out.
That's a great idea. Or maybe there's a really tough lever down there and she can't pull it herself and she could tie it onto there and we'll yank it. Or there's a big cartoonish plug.
Does that sound okay, Brian?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. We've
Okay.
got plenty of rope this time.
This time, so much rope.
We've grown so much as players. Bringing rope and shit.
All right, she'll get ready and tie the rope around her waist or her leg. I guess her waist might make more sense.
Gwydion will tie the other end like around the saddle of his horse's saddle.
All
Good
right.
anchor.
If I yank on the rope twice, pull me up, all right?
All right. Will do.
Sounds good.
All right, she's gonna dip a toe. Does anything happen?
No, you dip a toe and nothing seems to happen just yet.
No ripples?
No ripples.
All right, she's gonna go waist deep.
Okay, you go waist deep. You're standing there, I guess, on the topmost step. Well, maybe a couple down, I guess.
All right, if nothing happens, she's gonna plug her nose and dive in.
Okay, you dive in. Roll me a swimming check.
Okay.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
Swimming.
Damn, I guess so. Okay, so you dive down into the water. And as you're swimming around, you see something catch the corner of your eye. And then again, and again. And it starts swirling around you, and you almost lose control. But because you rolled a dragon, you're managed to keep control and holding your breath there underwater. And then a face looks directly at you.
Hmm.
And it is... Sorry, one second.
I knew this water was cursed.
You see this female shape. And she is swirling around you, swimming around you furiously. Almost like one of the birds on the surface. And she looks you in the face and just disturbs the water, makes this crazy whirlpool, and you start like flowing up instead of down. And you fly out of the water itself and land on the surface, gasping for air. And all of you guys see this. And then this figure rises from the water. Her hair just like water, strands of water waving around. And she does not look too happy. And I need to find a battle map for you guys.
Terrible wingman.
Terrible wingman.
She's pretty, but she's already mad.
Let me do...
Can I pull Brian out of the water?
Yeah. Well, no. She kind of flopped onto the side.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to give you guys, let me drop all your tokens. Yeah.
Dagwood will go over
Poor
and like
Brian.
help her up, and he'll say, "Are you all right, dog?"
River Dog.
River dog.
I don't know. I felt like I was swimming strong, but I saw a face and I knew it was cursed.
She'll never get in the water again.
So
You were right.
yeah, I don't have a well in the middle of this, but let's just imagine it's right. Let me draw like a circle or something. Let's just say it's like right there.
All
And
right.
she pops out of the water, and immediately the water around her starts rising out of this well and just rushes out in this massive tidal wave in all directions. So whoever would like to attempt to dodge this wave of water shooting forth from this this pool, I need a actually, let me get all of you guys into combat. That'll be easier. And she's gonna go first, actually. So let me change this. I'm gonna make her 1. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so if you guys attempt to dodge, you guys know in this game that will use your turn. So up to you. What would you guys like to do?
You said we're making an evade check to not get
Yeah,
hit by
evade
this.
check, exactly.
All right, I'll go. Guess we'll go ahead
But
and do
this
that.
uses our turn if we decide to do this for this round, right?
Correct. Yeah, because yeah, dodge. Unless you have, does one of you guys have an ability that allows you to not? That was Serial, wasn't it?
I
That
have
was Serial.
I have something. I can parry physical monster attacks, not area effects. Let's see, what else can I do? Defensive. I can parry an attack without consuming an action for the round. Nope. I can't do none.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and evade or try to dodge it.
Okay, so roll me an evade, please. Oh, whoa. Damn. Okay, so we got a success from wait, what happened? Oh, Brian rolled. Okay, I thought Dagwood rolled that. So yeah, you backflip or whatever you do out of the way, Dagwood, as the water splashes around you. Unfortunately, Brian the river dog does not. What about the rest of you guys? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'll evade. I don't want to get hit by this right off the bat.
Okay.
Evade. Oh, I have a Bane.
Oof. Okay, you
You
failed
hate
with
to
a
see it.
15.
I won't push it.
What about Magnus?
So I can't see Magnus dodging anything right now. So instead, could I potentially stick my staff in the ground and try to keep my balance that way?
Well, mechanically, that would be an evade, I guess. Unless you want to argue something else in terms of like what you're thinking you're going to do.
Could that potentially be a strength check over an evade?
Well, this is a spell that is basically rushing out in all directions of water. So, I mean, The idea is to not get hit. So it's not necessarily to resist the water, it's to not get hit by the water.
Okay.
Just mechanically
I
speaking,
will.
there's going to be bludgeoning damage involved.
I will evade.
Okay.
Or not.
Okay, that is a failure. And
I want to just acknowledge that I accidentally pressed the wrong button and I increased evade from 13 to 14 by completely failing.
wait,
So
wait,
I'm
wait,
bringing
wait.
it back down to 13.
Oh, okay. What? How did that? Was that you didn't? You did not
Yeah,
level it up
really
last
arrow.
time?
I pressed the arrow on accident instead of
Oh, okay.
the
Well,
word.
then give me another roll. Then it's fine.
Well, no, I mean we can keep the 20. It's fine.
Whoa, Magnus, you pushed the roll and succeeded with a 4.
Which is also my evade.
That's
Damn. Okay,
Yeah,
so you
Maybe I'll
succeed.
push it.
Well, technically, you cannot push a demon.
Oh.
But like I said, I'll give you that roll because it was an accident.
Yeah,
If you want to roll,
Nah,
you sure?
no, I rolled it. It's fair.
Okay.
I die.
So how do I do this? Okay, I'll just manually do it. Okay, so water shoots out in all directions. And those of you who are hit suffer 13 points of damage.
Let's see.
But
Brutal.
well, if I wasn't robust, I would have just died.
What is the... Oh, you have your...
I'm glad Dagwood is the greatest thief in the world with such amazing
That
evasion.
he leaped out of the way.
You
Okay.
said-
Because he would have died as well.
13 damage.
13 damage, yeah. And I believe... Let me see if
So
armor
take-
counts. I think it might, but let me just double check. And anybody who got hit is also thrown back 9 meters. So the sheer force of this massive tidal wave erupting from this water spirit, it seems like, throws you guys back, those of you who got hit. Let's see here.
It is
Okay.
Brutal.
It doesn't say that armor has no effect, so if you have armor, deduct it.
All right. I'll take 8 points.
Okay. Is everybody still standing? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna skip through all you guys because everybody decided to dodge, and then we're gonna go into the next round. Magnus, you're up first, as you're shaking off the water from this crazy wave. What would you like to do?
Well, I needed a bath, but not at the moment. And I am going to cast lightning flash.
Okay.
But I'm gonna cast it power level 2.
Ooh, nice. Okay. 8 is success. Is there does it say this cannot be dodged? Let me look at it actually. You call down a flash of lightning, the spell's cast, 2d6. Inflicting 2d power beyond. Da, 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 da. Metal armor has no effect. The spell can be dodged or parried as a ranged attack. So yeah, as you cast this lightning down successfully from the sky, it's breaking through the treetops. This spirit sees it coming and attempts to dodge. Let's see if she does. Okay, so she just dodges out of the way. Your lightning bolt crashes down in the water. You see just electricity running through everything. But unfortunately, and that's her turn. So, did you want to move at all, Magnus, or are you good?
Am I far enough away where they won't be able to attack?
Well, I mean, you don't know because the last time they attacked, it was like a giant tidal wave that shot out in all directions.
Oh, I guess they won't get a free attack if I
Oh,
move it.
yeah. You're not in like touch range, no.
Okay, sweet.
Yep.
Yeah, I will move back just a little bit. I'm gonna go towards here.
Okay, so you move off behind one of these trees somewhat, which brings us to Gwydion. What would you like to do as Magnus casts lightning bolt and then flees into the wood?
I'm going to get back closer.
Okay.
Closer. I'm gonna go right here. 8 meters. There we
Okay.
go. Let's see. Movement. That's all I'm gonna do. That's all I can do.
Just move?
Yep, I don't have any ranged weapons or anything.
Well, I'll say you can if you want. Like, you could reach her from the, you know... Like, this is just sort of a general size of the thing. So I'll say you can do melee if you want.
Okay. I will she's clearly an elemental. Do I have you know what I realized I never did? I never picked up. Remember how we were supposed to all pick a magical weapon?
Yeah, I know. I kept
Oh yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah, you guys might want to get on that. I know Dagwood has some. I think Magnus has one. You guys just forgot. But
we're just that
awesome. I'll say though too, because you're gonna have to get kind of on the lip of this well, so I'll need a like a acrobatics check or something to make sure you don't slip inside if you want to do a melee attack. That'll be kind of the compromise, I guess, because she is still kind of in the middle-ish of this pool.
For right now. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Sorry, I completely messed myself up. I was selected on the measure distance tool. So I'm like, why can't I select anything?
Yeah, I do that all the time when I'm selecting. I select the wrong thing and then like, why can't I pick this up?
I will I'll just hold tight for right now.
You're gonna hang back? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that brings us to Brian. What do you want to do?
She wants to get as far away as possible.
Okay. You guys can always switch initiative too. Remember that. You guys can switch cards if you want to see what someone else does first or strategize.
She can go.
I mean, there's plenty of trees around and stuff and stones if you want to take cover.
12 meters.
Or you can just keep running. If you want to, just get the hell out of here. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Back to the hermit.
This won't give like some kind of opportunity attack, will it?
No. You're not within melee. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she wants to like, come over here. Maybe she'll try to shoot an arrow.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, of course you can shoot an arrow.
All right.
And she's already used her dodge, so she has no other turns.
Okay.
Or it, I guess it depends on how you... Okay, your ranged attack with a short bow succeeds, so you launch this arrow, you fly it free, and it, I guess roll some damage, because,
It succeeded? Did it even roll?
You have to click roll damage because it pauses in case I want to dodge, and then in that case you wouldn't roll damage.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
didn't
see it?
it.
You don't see it in
I
the
have
list?
I'm gonna refresh real quick.
Okay. Yeah, there's been some weird issues lately. I think that happened last time too. I see it. I can click it if you
Oh,
can't.
there we go.
You got it now? Okay, cool. Okay. 6 points of damage. So yeah, your arrow strikes her like through the breast, and you just see like a spray of water go out, and she groans, and some of the water falls to the back into the well. So let me target her. Let's see if I can do this here.
Oh, yeah.
And then deal damage. Bam, perfect. I'm glad we can do that after the fact. Okay, so last but not least, Dagwood, what would you like to do? As an arrow
Dagwood
tears
is
through
going
her.
to pull his midnight dagger, this dagger that's erupting this purplish mist because it's the only one he has left.
That's right.
And he is going to charge forward and step on the edge. This is what he wants to do. Step on the edge of the lip of this this well.
Yep.
And flip across it.
Oh.
Slashing at the this elemental, water elemental, and landing on the other side.
That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Yeah. Okay. So why don't you give me an acrobatics check along with your attack roll?
Okay. We'll get him right here as he like steps up there. Acrobatics.
Whoa!
Push that.
What? Crazy. That's a high.
All right.
What is your
I'll
acrobatics?
push it.
15?
No, it's 14.
Okay.
So
Okay.
so I'm gonna push it. I'll go Will. So he jumps, he sees all that water below him and is like, oh,
Becomes
but
becomes
tries to pull
frightened.
himself together and is gonna attempt to push it.
Okay. And that succeeds with a 7. So why don't you roll me your attack roll, and we'll see if you slice down on this
Okay.
thing.
The problem with the midnight dagger is because it's daylight out, it is done with a bane.
Ooh, okay.
But it is an enchanted. Is it an enchanted weapon? I don't know. It's definitely magic. It's the magic weapon that
Yeah.
you selected. So
Exactly. Okay, wow. So with an 18, you still succeed. You must be maxed out on that one.
I
All
am.
right, yeah. So you you backflip over this creature of sorts, slash down, and roll some damage. You land on the other side.
oh,
And roll 2 points of damage, which I'll deal the damage. Okay, so you graze the top of her head. You almost scalp her a little bit, but you just catch her along the edge of the head. But you land successfully on the other side of the well. And then we're going to be in a new round of combat, which brings us back to Gwydion as dust erupts around and dead leaves erupt around Dagwood as he lands on the other side. What do you want to do?
Yeah, we're gonna lance her. So I'll get.
Does a lance
close.
require... It doesn't require a horse, right? You can just hold the lance and then just
Let me
be
read
like,
the
use it like a
description.
spear? I'm just curious.
Let's see. Oh, I think it does. Unless you can do it without. If you have to do it with 2 hands, like in D&D.
So long weapons, it is a long weapon. Hit enemies 4 minutes 2 square with a weapon is all possible attack.
It says mounted.
Yeah, it says requires combat trained mount. So I would say that means you must be mounted while using it.
Okay. Well, I'll just hit her with the short sword then.
Okay. So then, because she's still sort of standing there in the water, more or less, you can reach her, but you're going to need an acrobatics check to make sure you're steady. Unless you want to have another trick up your sleeve and you want to create a different roll, perhaps.
I can't just use my normal movement to get closer to her.
Well, what I mean is you're kind of running the risk of falling into the water.
Oh.
Which is it's a few meters deep, so
I'll die.
if you
I'm
slip,
in heavy armor.
yeah, if you slip, you're gonna sink into the water. Yeah, until she decides to move out of the water, or not. We'll see.
This foe is beyond me, you guys. She just is.
I can take giant knights, but not a beautiful water elemental.
Well, my swimming is really low, so if I fall in and I'm heavy,
okay,
like I could die.
You have nothing else you could use? Okay. Well, you can always, if you want, you can always swap initiative with somebody.
Yeah,
and
I
then
will.
Hold your turn, rather.
I will give initiative to Dagwood.
Dagwood, okay. So let me swap initiative. Can you guys swap initiative or no? Do I got to do it? I'll do it, just in case. All right, so then it's up to you, Dagwood. It's your turn. Top of the initiative.
Okay. Well, Dagwood is going to. He comes to like a skidding halt on the other side.
Yeah.
And then does exactly the same thing. It runs back, foot on the edge, and leaps across.
All right.
To try to slash again.
Yeah. Why don't you give me another acrobatics and see if you do it? Yep, a 9 looks like success. So yeah, you know this the edge of this well thing very, very well now. So you know exactly where to place your foot, and now I just need an attack roll. Okay. So she is not going to dodge this time. So why don't you go ahead and roll damage? 5.
2 1s on that D8.
I know. Okay, you actually lop off her immaculate hair that is just flowing around her. You just cut it and it just kind of falls in these tendrils and like these almost like water snakes, and then splashes into the pond while you land on the other side. And then
he kind of like skids through the leaves on the other side, preparing to do it again.
This is pretty cool. Okay.
That's his turn.
Next up is Magnus. What would you like to do?
Dodge this one, and he's gonna try to. Actually, no, I'm not, because that could be bad if people are too close.
Destroy everything.
Fireball.
Fireball. Okay. Oh, this is with your staff, right?
Yeah.
I guess this is appropriate, right? Fireball. Okay, that is success. Can she dodge this? I don't even know. It can be dodged. Okay. So she sees this just massive conflagration starting right in front of you, and her being made of water isn't too happy about this. So she is going to attempt to dodge out of the way. Okay, she succeeds as this ball of fire just whooshes past her, exploding onto one of the trees. However, does this thing like cause, let's see, does it cause things to get on fire?
Yeah.
Flammable objects. Okay. So, yeah, I'll just say the tree kind of bursts into fire behind her.
Uh-oh, not again.
Forest fire! Okay, but unfortunately, she can't do anything. That was her turn. So, Brian, you're up next.
Alright. Brian's gonna keep going. Here.
Oh, I could probably make a fire.
And she's going to shoot another arrow.
Okay.
She might use Dragon Slayer also.
And what does Dragon Slayer do?
It adds D8 to attacks against monsters. She's a monster, right?
She is a monster.
Okay.
So go for it.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to do that after.
Nice.
Okay, wow, 11 points of damage.
I don't think it
And,
has D8 though.
It did not, so you can roll a d8 if you want, and then manually, and then we'll just add it together. Okay, that is 17 points of damage total, and oops, where's my control at? Your arrow tears through this thing, and it just shatters into a million rivulets of water, and they splash down everywhere. The forest drinks it up, and
Does
you
it
hear
put
it.
the fire out?
Yeah, not quite. Some of it hisses. I'll say the fire dies down a little bit
Steams.
as she completely explodes. Yeah, and she is gone, and the surface of the well is again completely as still as glass.
Excellent work, everybody but me.
Do you have a
Valiant
helmet?
Knight did nothing.
Does,
Yeah, you do. I think, right?
Does Gwydion have a helmet?
You have a helm, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Quick, let me see it. And he runs over. Dagwood runs over to you.
I'll take my helmet off and hand it over.
Dagwood will scoop water with it out of the thing and run over to the tree and try to put out the.
Okay, yeah. You spent some time. It takes a couple helmfuls, but you manage to douse the flames and save the forest from certain doom.
Well, I'm not doing that again. Anytime soon. At least a week.
Your oh, go ahead.
I probably won't be swimming for a while either.
When you were down there, did you see anything like a plug or a lever or anything that could drain it?
Oh yeah.
You know, all I saw was that terrifying face. And then she shot me up out the well.
Dagwood will hand the helmet back to Gwydion. Thank you.
You're
Didn't want
welcome.
the whole forest to catch on fire. Woof.
As Gwydion takes the helmet from Dagwood, Gwydion then hands the rope back to Brian. So that means we have to go back down there, Brian.
Do we?
Well, the odds of two water women who want to kill us being down there, you'd think that they both would have came up at the same time. So surely it is safe now.
Or maybe she's activated every time someone goes in there. She's gone dormant. Do you ever think of that?
No.
Well, not.
And
Well, I'm thinking about it now that you brought it up. That's a good point. So we don't want to come back.
I'm hanging on by a thread here. If one of you fools want to go diving into that pool, be my guest, but it won't be me.
I only have a 6 in swimming. I'm not doing it.
Gwydion will start stripping down. Hand me the rope. I'll do it. And
Okay.
I'm gonna take off my chainmail, my open helm. I'm gonna unequip all my weapons. And I am going to GM ask if I could use adaptive, and instead of making a swimming check, can I just make a raw strength check to swim?
Yeah, what does adaptive do? Does it allow you to just switch your...
Yeah, as long as I could justify it. It's like when rolling for a skill, you can choose to make the roll using another skill of your choice. You must be able to justify how you use the selected skill instead of the normal one.
Gotcha,
The GM has the final word, but should be lenient.
Yeah. I like how you're emphasizing that last part. Yeah, I will definitely allow it.
All right, so I'm gonna adaptive. Yes. Watch me roll a dragon. I swear if I do. I'm gonna be so mad. roll.
What is your strength, by the way? Oh, damn. Look at that.
My strength is 17.
Okay. Well, you didn't have much to worry about. So,
Dang
yeah.
it. You know what that means? I would just wasted that one because my strength can't go up. If I had done swimming and rolled that one, at least my swimming could have gone up by 1 point at the end because you get the little advancement mark for it.
Good point. Good point. Oh, well. I mean, I think probably this is better for the long term, maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, so you make it all the way down to the bottom, holding your breath, and you do see there is a passage that you see some light above. It almost looks as if it's a like a cave-like passageway that leads slowly up, and you see another surface of water, meaning you could exit the pond underground.
I'm going to keep swimming until I surface then.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can. So you make it all the way there. Your head breaches the surface and you take in a big breath. And you see, let me activate this. And I need to put you in here. So you find yourself, you're dripping wet. The water is kind of puddling around on the floor. And you're standing there kind of, I don't know, like shin deep, basically, looking out before you. And you see that there is a series of passageways that lie ahead. They're roughly hewn and cool to the touch, which is pretty much the same temperature as the water. You do see, though, that the floor in patches is damp and there's pools of water. But you also see torches have been lit at regular intervals along the walls and giving off this very faint burning smell. But that's what you see where you stand. And all is quiet. You don't hear anything. You don't smell anything. Well, actually, you just hear the hiss and crackle of the torches. But you are out of the water. Well, I guess you're still standing in the water where you are, yeah.
So I don't really see a way to manipulate the water. Looks like you gotta swim to get here.
You gotta swim down. I mean, I guess if you're wearing heavy armor, you could like try to walk your way down or something, but it's probably still be a swimming check. And then, yeah, come out of this, rise into the cavern, yeah. That's what you see.
Do I have enough rope to tie it around this, what looks like a
stone?
Stone in front, yeah, like whatever that is.
Yeah, it's like a pillar, so it's almost like this this area here is kind of hewn around.
It loops around.
Exactly, it loops around and it's rising up from the water. How long is your rope?
I have no idea. How long is our rope?
10 meters?
Yeah, mine is 10 meters.
10 meters?
Okay, let me see if 10 meters. The pond itself is... Oh, wow. So I screwed up with the pond. The pond's huge. The pond is 10 meters wide. I probably should have read that, but oh well. Let's see. How deep is this thing? Okay, 2 meters down. So it's not crazy deep. It's about 6 feet down. And then, so we'll calculate that. You said it's 10 meters total?
Mm-hmm.
So if you were to have somebody stand at the edge, yeah, I would say where you are. So if you had somebody stand at this, can I click? Yeah, like this edge of the pond, and toss the rope down or whatever, then yeah, you could probably do it.
Okay.
Because you're going to have 4 meters to spare. Or no, sorry. 10 meters, 2 meters. Yeah, you have plenty of... You have like what? You said it was 10 meters total, right? The rope?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So you have 8 meters to spare, so that should be plenty.
Yeah. All right, so then I'm going to tie it off, and then I'm going to use the rope to pull myself back up through the water.
So you're tying off the rope on this pillar?
Yeah.
Okay, and then using it to like, okay.
Yeah, kind of like how like when you can't swim really good and you hold on to the net while you're
Yeah,
going across
yeah,
the pool.
for
I'm gonna
sure.
do that, but go back up.
Okay. Right, you
Um,
make your way back up.
so Gwydion pulls himself up out of the water, wearing nothing but his loincloth, and he says, "You guys, I found uh there's air down there. I'm not good with my words. There's things to explore down there though.
No, you're doing
And
fine.
and there's no more water women down there. At least I didn't see any."
All right. Guess I trust you.
And I tied. Oh, go ahead.
I need to rest though. I have a heck of a
It
headache.
is evening if I recall, right? You guys pretty much spent all day traveling, didn't you? To reach here? So I think it was, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was evening when you arrived, or ish when you
yeah,
arrived
like
at
it's
the
late day.
Yeah. So if you guys want to make camp above ground, you can.
Yeah.
That means that Magnus has to roll another con check unless someone wants to heal the next day to see if he suffers another d6 or is cured of this blight.
Does Magnus want to suffer a extra d6?
Ooh. I'm
Well,
gonna push that.
they did say the hermit man that we talked to could heal us. But I'm not feeling too well. To be completely honest, I think I might lay down and take a nap. If anybody, well, has any way of healing me while I'm sleeping, that would be great. But, well, if I wake up as a sunflower, I don't know if it was worth it or not, but I guess I can't complain.
Okay, so then are you guys deciding on camping for the night?
Yeah, I'm trying to make
think
a
so.
camp. I can't.
It's bushcraft?
Yeah.
I've already done that.
I'm gonna definitely fail this too.
Does anybody have sleeping furs?
I do.
I do.
So did
do.
you roll it with a boon then?
No.
Yeah, you got to roll. You got to roll with a boon if you have a sleeping fur for your bushcraft. So you get another roll, I guess.
Well,
So I rolled a dragon on mine.
Oh, okay. So what I'll do then is I will allow you to give someone a free pass who fails on their bushcraft roll.
Okay.
Please tuck me in. Tuck me
Oh
in.
my
Read me a
God.
story.
Gwydion gets it.
Gwydion's playing 5e, rolling all these high numbers.
I be rolling good.
Okay. Go ahead.
I can't roll. I'm like stuck in the underworld right now for some reason.
Same.
Oh yeah, sorry. I gotta move you guys. Let me go back to the main map so everybody has tokens.
The underworld.
Activate. There we go. How about now?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're rolling bush.
Magnus fails with a 15.
Okay.
Brian succeeds with a 10. Do you not have a fur, Magnus?
Oh, I do. I got a 15 and a 17.
Oh shit. Okay.
But my bushcraft is 7.
Oof.
I'm gonna try to push it though.
Okay. And then you can just
Exhausted.
decide to take a condition. if
Oh
you
my
want.
goodness.
Wow. You guys
I
need a
guess I'm
tent.
sleeping in the dirt.
Yeah, you guys need a tent, I think.
He's just gotta literally plant himself in the dirt.
I guess we like rooted when we wake up.
That'd be awesome. Okay. So you guys bed down. Or are you gonna do? Well, those of you who can, is anybody gonna do watch? Are you guys? Yeah, I guess explain to me. Are you just kind of hanging out around the pond itself? Or are you going off into the forest a little bit? Or are you doing something else?
Hmm.
It might be smart to not be right next to the pond.
Right. Stormhand might, because we know that he's around somewhere. And
Or if
gonna
any other
presume
animals come to head over here to get a drink.
that too.
Plus, if
Yeah.
that knight is around also, as much as I want my dagger back, I don't know if I want to be woken up by him.
Also true.
So, yeah, maybe we should go off into the forest just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that. That's the smart thing. Also, I can't get the image out of my head of Gwydion just frustratingly trying to get his furs good, and Dagwood just comes over.
Yeah.
It's like, it's all right.
Come here. Here, get it these furs. Lay down and close your eyes.
Here's some tea. Calm down. It's all right.
Let me tell you about some of the great things that I've done in my life.
That puts me right to sleep. Best sleep of my life.
Okay. So if you fail, you don't get your normal shift rest,
Right.
unfortunately. Which means you don't get to. I guess you can't heal anyway. But
Do I
think-
still roll
for what?
to see if I?
Yeah,
further
you
turn
will.
into
It'll be the
a-
next day. So in the morning, yeah, you're gonna have to roll a
Oh, okay.
check. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we could lose him. Like, in just a couple of minutes.
Yeah. Sleep deprivation.
And that's when he becomes a treekin, right? And then he just
Yeah, so sleep deprivation is if you need it at least one shift of uninterrupted sleep every day. And it says after 3 shifts without sleep, you can no longer heal willpower points. You lose D6. So it sounds like you're okay for a little bit.
Okay.
You're not immediately screwed, it sounds like. I mean, obviously, you can't heal anyway. But yeah, in the morning, you're going to roll to see if you can fix this poison problem you have, which we should probably scroll up and see. I can't remember what the potency is or whatever it is on the... Oops, what am I doing? But are you guys taking watch at all? Did you say that already?
yeah. Definitely we'll take turns. I'll take turns doing watches and stuff.
Okay.
I'll do the first watch.
Okay.
Or actually
So-
no, I can't, because that would break my immersion of Dagwood tucking me in really well. So I'll do the
I'll
last
do the first watch.
Yeah.
All right.
There.
you guys-
I'll watch over you. Go ahead and close your eyes. You're safe.
I only have one eye.
Close your eye.
Close your eye.
Close it.
Yeah, I'll just say, we'll just kind of get through this. Basically, the evening is uneventful. It's a strangely peaceful night. You don't hear any hoofbeats on the road or any strange sounds in the forests.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, so you guys all wake up. Well, except Magnus.
He doesn't wake up.
At all, no kidding. So why don't you
You just hear
roll...
roots squeaking.
Man, I wish... Is there a search function in this? Can I find this? Poison somehow?
In
I just don't
in
see it
Foundry?
in Foundry, yeah. I just don't see a way to like quickly... I probably should have made note of it. Did it add anything to your character sheet? Probably
I
not.
don't think so, but I'm.
Let me see. It should have been last week. Sorry, everybody who's hanging out with us. This is boring, but
So I
really
scrolled
need
up and
to
I
know.
found
Oh, you
the
found it.
mishap. Yeah.
Okay, what is the disease level or whatever it is? What did you roll against?
11.
11. Okay.
Yeah.
So you just
Potency
have to
11.
beat. That's not too bad. So you just have to
Mm-mm.
beat an 11, and it's con, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Fingers crossed. So as the sun rises, oh man, you're baned.
Oh. Yep.
Oof. Oof.
You sick,
Okay.
Bree. No.
You can push it if you want, but up to you.
I'm not saying I'm scared, but I'm a little frightened.
Oh shit. Okay, so I got to roll another d6 of HP. 3.
Just
That
enough.
brings me to 0.
0. Oh. Okay, so you guys wake up and you find Magnus lying there. Some of these
I'd like
roots
to think.
dig. Go ahead. Yeah, you do it. You tell me.
I was gonna say I'd like to think that he's just entombed in roots, but just a C shape of roots on the ground.
Yeah, so you guys see that. You guys see this strange form of Magnus as if he was trying to find sleep, but the roots and fungi that were around him and ensnared in him are like digging into the ground, and he's completely encased in this cage. And I think you...
Dagwood goes through a few things. First, he's like, where is he? He just left. And then once he realizes that the pile of roots and vines are Magnus or have encased Magnus, he almost goes over to try and like, oh no, we gotta get him. And but then stops, remembering that he's not allowed to touch him, otherwise that
Disease
will be
yeah.
transferred. So he stops and just kind of like stares helplessly at this mound of vegetation.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
You know it's an opposed roll. I missed that part. So it says the GM makes an open opposed roll between the disease's virulence rating and your con. So you roll a con. I mean, you failed anyway.
Yeah.
So
gotta,
it doesn't matter, I guess.
Yeah. The opposed rules are kind of odd, but yeah, you want to get as close to 1 as you can to succeed, because you want to succeed more than the GM does.
But since you failed, it doesn't matter. So, according to the rules, if you hit 0 HP, you will be dead in 1 day.
Do we try to cut him out?
If we touch him, don't we?
Yeah, remember, I mean, you could try, but if you make any kind of physical contact, then you're...
Well, is it touch or is it like interact? Is that like the... Like, does it even have to
What did it
be...
say, Ducky, like in the description for your thing? It said make contact, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did say for the shift or for the next shift. So I'm not sure how long I am contagious for. You and everyone you come into contact with during the next shift are exposed to the disease.
So maybe it's like a temporary infection thing. So like now he's not infectious. That seems like how that reads.
Well, if you had
That's how I would
passed
read it.
your roll, what would have happened?
I think so if he would have passed this roll or the first one?
The con roll.
Yeah, the con roll, I think he would have overcome the disease.
And it would have like gone away. He's cured.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe. Let me just double check, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. If you win, yeah, so if you win, you resist the disease. So he's pretty much like he's fighting it off consistently or continually until like he succeeds and then, or fails, I guess. But yeah, so Magnus, yeah, I'll just say then, based on the way I read that, it's no longer contagious. But just meta speaking, mechanically speaking, like it is a disease, so you could cut him out and move him around, but like he's not, it's not like you can trim down the stuff and heal him that way.
Well,
We could tie the rope around him, hitch him to the horse, take him to the hermit.
I think we have to do that. I think we have to get him there as quickly as we can, and then we'll come back. But he doesn't have much time. So I guess Dagwood will, like, he'll approach the mound, and with his dagger, he will, like, stick it through, like, one of the vines and try to, like, cut it. One of the smaller ones, just to make sure that, like, it doesn't start spraying, sap or whatever it is. That, you know what I mean? Like, I want to make sure that I don't.
Yeah. You can. I'll just say you spend some time and you're able to chip some of this free.
Okay, and it seems to be working like that. It's not hurting him anymore.
No.
Okay.
He's out, so he's unconscious right now. But he doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Okay.
So this could be really interesting. Hear me out. Bellator can carry 2 people. What if we send Brian and, with him on the back of the horse to go to the hermit, and Dagwood and I stay here because we can't all make it there quickly. It's just not possible. We don't all have mounts. I know it's splitting the party technically, but hopefully it won't take long for Brian to get to the hermit with him, and then they can ride back as well.
Yeah, you guys can stay here for
Brian's
sure.
willing to try. I was this close to death last night. I might as well get that close again. We'll see what happens when we split this party. You definitely won't be getting any girls while I'm out, but I guess that's the least of our worries right now.
It most certainly is. And out of character, like it could work, or we all die because we're separated and something bad happens. But
we will be fine. We just have to save. We just have to save him. This is the best chance we have. So.
Oh! I'm gonna go ahead and pour my healing potion dose that I have. Can I administer it to him?
He technically can't heal any HP.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I'm guessing that counts across the board, not just like from rest, but just in general.
Well, shit, how does dying rolls work? Doesn't he have to make death rolls? If he's down to 0 HP?
That's what's weird, because it says you will die in 1 day. So I don't know if diseases work differently. Because right here it says if you reach 0 HP while sick, you die a day later. It doesn't say anything about rolling death checks and stuff. So I think that's a separate rule because he's on death's door right now.
We'll take it at face value.
Yeah.
We'll take what we can get.
We don't need Magnus making any more rolls right now.
No.
Con check, anybody?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll lift Magnus up onto Bellator.
Okay.
and
Ride like the wind.
show us the meaning of haste. Yeah, I'll push her and tell her go.
Okay. So is anybody riding along with him, or is he just
Brian
strapped
is.
there? Brian is. Okay, so Brian's there. The horse knows the way. And within, I guess it's about the same time, so toward nightfall, you reach the hermit's tent. And it's exactly as you remember it. There's smoke rising from the tent. There's a little candle burning outside it. The tent flaps are billowing when in the swamp, the bog breeze, I guess. So
Okay.
what's the plan, Brian?
Brian will rush in, and she will try to. I mean, is the guy in there?
Yeah. You rush in there, and he's cooking, and you again?
Okay. She'll. I'm so sorry. I know we just left. But the old man, do you remember him, the bald one?
Oh yes, I remember him.
Yes. He is in a real bad way right now.
Where is he?
Yes. Okay. He's right outside.
All right. Hurry, take me to him. All right, so he follows you outside. And then Magnus is still on the horse. And he says, "My gods, what happened to him?"
I don't really know, actually. He tried to do a spell, and then all of a sudden he sprouted a little twig from his head and some leaves and a few mushrooms, and it kept getting worse. I don't know.
Ah, dark magic indeed. He became too greedy, drinking too deeply. Let me see what I can
Nothing you
do.
can do.
Yes, help me bring him in.
Okay. Do I have to touch him?
It's fine, the contagion is gone.
Okay.
All right,
So
so you help him inside. He sits, he knocks over a bunch of dishes and pots and things to spread an area. And then you guys lay Magnus down, and he goes into some back cupboard thing he's got back there and starts throwing things around, looking for things. And he finds a book and he starts flipping through it. And he goes, "Aha! I think I found it." And he comes over and he mumbles some strange words under his breath, and he gestures his hands back and forth over Magnus's body, tracing, just above where the roots and things are. And you see a burst of light. I guess I gotta cast this for real. Okay. So the roots, he kind of seems exhausted and he falls back, and the roots start to wither and fall away from Magnus.
Oh my God, I think it's working.
Yeah.
Are you okay, sir?
Quick, do you have the potion that I gave you?
Yes, it's right here.
Okay.
No, I drank that.
Yeah.
Oops. Or does he have one?
We all have one, right?
You guys each have one. That's right. Okay. Okay, so let's do the healing potion. It is what, 2d6? Yeah, 2d6. So Magnus, you suck in life-giving breath and regain 6 hit points.
Oh my! I don't want to go back there. Oh my! Oh my! Why do I sound this way? And Magnus looks a little different.
Oh, tell us more.
He's not quite the same. The roots disappeared off of him, but leaving kind of a plank-like texture all encompassing him.
Like his skin?
Yeah, he looks kind of like a tree.
Oh, so he's got like bark skin, kind of.
Yeah, little branches are starting to pop up a little bit, off of his shoulders. A mushroom is actually hanging off of the side of his head.
I like that. I like that. I like that so much, I'll tell you what, I'll say that's worth like 1 armor point. Because why not? Because I don't think you have any armor, right?
I do not.
Yeah, so this will be better than nothing. Or what's leather? Is leather 1 or 2? Leather. I'll just say whatever leather. Okay, it's armor 1, so we'll just say it's 1.
Okay. So did you become a treekin?
If I'm allowed to, yes.
Oh, really? Is that what you want? Okay. Yeah, well, let's talk about it. I think that's really fucking cool. Yeah, let's figure it out mechanically off stream. And yeah, no, I like it. It's good.
That's awesome.
First treekin. Dang. It'll be kind of like a hybrid, I guess, in a way. Kind of like some in between. I don't know. Unless you want to, get 12 feet tall and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll have to think on it. We'll figure it out. But okay, you are
stumpy treekin.
He's a stump. Yeah, he's like a bonsai treekin.
Still C-shaped.
Yeah, still C-shaped. I like it because you're already kind of like hunched over like a twisted, gnarled tree.
Yeah, kind of gnarled. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, never in all my days.
So Ulad says, I've never seen anything like this, but there are always new mysteries to discover. How do you feel, old boy?
I feel 10 years younger or older. I don't know. I feel like I could crack my back.
And you just hear this really loud crack. And he stands up straight for the first time.
Oh, shit. Awesome.
And he's fairly tall.
Oh, damn. This
Not
is great.
quite 12 feet.
Yeah, not quite 12 feet. I love it, though. Sounds like the cracking wood in the forest. Oh, you're on mute, Joe, if you're talking.
I said makes sense because he's old for a man, but now he's kind of young for a tree.
True. Second life.
I like that.
Okay, well, I think that's a great note to end on as Magnus stands tall for the first time in who knows how many years, and Ulat and Brian kind of stare on and wonder. We're going to bring the session to a close. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, everybody. We shall see you next week with more Dragonbane. And, yeah. So thanks again. Have a great night.